Is the stream resumed or did they start a new one? But my machine locked up. I tried to reboot very quickly so that it wouldn't start a new stream. And I'm just not running the browser. Seems like the browser doesn't interact as well. I don't know. Did it start a new stream, Happy? So it still started a new stream. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna definitely have to look into that computer. Let's see if it works this time because I'm not running the browser, so I can't look at the stream myself. So I just have Air Server up and Streamlabs, so I can see the chat, but I cannot see the stream. So hopefully that will keep my computer from locking up because it seems like something is going on there. Don't know. Sucks though, but yeah, that's why I need that other computer or something. Yeah, I can see Jonathan said that's all you guys are saying, but I can't scroll past that point. All right, so new stream. Tam, what's up? Okay, maybe did the notifications go out for this new stream? I don't know. You like potatoes? What in the world? George, what is up, man? How are you doing? All right. Slice, slice. Oh, come on. Oh, no, you don't. Keep your feet to yourself. Nope, don't matter if you're blocking. Can't keep my hands to myself. See, grinding, chilling. Yup. You know what? What's funny is that the only way that I like potatoes is fried. I don't really like potatoes like baked potatoes, potato salad. I don't like any of those things. But I do like me some fried potatoes. Fried potatoes and onions, French fries, of course. As long as it's fried, hash browns, just gotta be fried. Congrats on duping Havoc. Thanks, Delirious. I was doing a happy dance. Let me tell you. I could not believe it when it came around the corner. I said, "What?" I was almost afraid to say anything until it actually stopped. Because I did not want to get heartbroken. I got a notification for this stream. All right, cool. That is so weird. But hey, whatever. They send out their notifications however they feel like it. See, I was doing some Realm of Legends. Hold on. With my 4-star domino, and dang, she's good. Oh yeah, she is. She is a beast. That's why she is currently my most wanted 5-star champion. Right up there with Omega Red, to be honest with you. But the reason that she is my most wanted is because she doesn't need to be awakened. If I pulled her today, I could take her right on up to rank 5. And would. Omega Red, on the other hand, if I pulled him today, I would take him up to rank 2 and wait until I could get him awakened. Hey, I didn't lag when he did his special 2 that time. Love it. Mashed potatoes, yeah, see, don't like them. Those sweet potato fries, I did not really care for those. I tried them, didn't like them. I do like sweet potato though, and candied yams. So I guess there are a couple of things that potatoes I like that are not fried. At least I don't think Candied yams are fried. Down he goes. All right. Welcome back again, Paul. Yeah, that stream was dead, but I have my browser shut down. All that's running is Streamlabs OBS and Air Server. So I'm a big fan of rice and chicken. All right, George? Ain't nothing wrong with a little rice and chicken. Although I'm a vegetarian, so. But I like the rice. MASH is so good. I want to poop. Alrighty then. Scarlet, Spider-Man, you're back. I'm glad you found the new stream. Yeah, my machine locked up. It does that. Very annoying. Very frustrating. This morning it did it, I think, 2 or 3 times. So, but I have a way, if I can get a second computer up, I can maybe use it just for browsing so that I can look at the stream. Because if, so far, it has not locked up except when I'm running my browser. And that's whether I'm streaming or not streaming. Like I'll be watching YouTube, some stream on YouTube, and it'll lock up on me. So, don't know what's going on there. But if I can get another old machine that, you know, that's all I do is browse, and that might help me out. So at least when I'm streaming, I should be okay and won't have to keep rebooting. There we go. Bro, you got to try, was it carnisa or quesadilla? Carnice? I have no idea. Carne asada fries? Congrats on that 6-star Hulkbuster. Hey, I may not use them anywhere else but Arena, but if you think about it, where do I spend most of my time in this game? What am I doing now? I spend more time in the Arena, so anything that helps me in the Arena is good. Now, I don't want to see him again. I don't want a 6-star Hulkbuster dupe. But first time, any champion I get is fine with me. I already have a pretty strong roster. So, getting a Hulkbuster 6-star, at least once, not a problem. All right. Who do we do? Who's on it? Who? Was it you? Nope. Wasn't you. Who was it? Was it you? Nope. Wasn't you. How about you? Nope, not you either. I don't remember. Not you? Annoying. Alright. Let's just get somebody here. Let's grab you. There we go. It was you. Ha ha ha. I just like having it lit up. Alright, I think chat then scrolled up on me. Oh, I hate this thing doing that. Alright, let me try to catch up a little bit on the chat. See, by the way, Shadow, your last crystal opening was freaking amazing. Congratulations, man. If anyone hasn't watched it yet, give it a watch and try not to get jealous. Yep. I got another crystal opening coming up. I'm just waiting until I have 2 crystals to open, and then I'm going to make another video. Maybe we'll get some good luck again, but if I don't, that's all right. More 6-star shards, and I already got the one that I wanted the most right there, or dupe anyway. See, I love my mom's French fries. Yeah, my mom makes fried potatoes and onions. And I love it. Loved it ever since I was a kid. My rank 5 domino destroys Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in less than 50 hits. Yep. Absolutely. I just gained 4 subs this morning. All right, Jonathan, you going, man. Seek and Destroy, what's up, man? Let's see. I'm eating some of the best pasta I've ever had. My boyfriend made it. He's a great cook, and I helped as well. Okay. I like pasta. No, I'm American. Oh, okay, you're talking to him. See, you're part Japanese, so all rice all the time. Hey, I like fried rice. I also like red rice, Spanish rice. I love different rice dishes there, different types of rice. Ready to grind, T4, basic arena, definitely low on those. Oh, I absolutely am. I always do. Let's see. Seeing that red number, 10,577, makes my OCD hurt. Sorry about that. It's changing all the time. See? It's now 78. I can't really do much about that, man. Sadi. It's always changing. Let's see. Anyone else from Miami and give Lord Shadow some Kungri? Oh, my. I'm from the Netherlands. All right, for the stream, I'm going to do crystal openings, rank ups, and attempt to do master mode and Phantasmagoria with my top champs. 4-star Awakened Iceman, Awakened Quake, Domino, and Red Hulk for synergies. Okay. The man Moses, what's up, man? See, 4-star Ghost. Oh, yeah. And 4-star Masaki. Oh, yeah. Okay, and the chilling and grinding. Yep. All right, I'm all caught up. Let's continue. Let's see. Woo. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and stick with that. I'm not trying to go for a champion or go as fast as I can, so it don't really matter. Go at a nice leisurely pace. I knew he was going to evade me eventually. Come on. Wow, intercepted me? That's how you doing it today? Okay. Nope. Yeah, I knew you were trying to do that. Oh, doggone you, Heimdall. All right. Yeah, I'm not the best at Ghost. I've been practicing though. I'm getting better. Not as good as some of the premier Ghost players, but I'm no longer. I'm no longer a newbie, and I guess I can say that I'm decent enough that I'm completing content with her. I actually took her up against Sentinel in Act 6, and she put in that work. Because of her, I used very little items. Same with the Ultron boss in Act 6. So, yeah. I can finally do some things with her. And not embarrass myself. Okay, who else was it? I forget. It was somebody else. No, I don't want to use you. That was it. Sentry. There we go. You need a 5-star Ghost so bad? Yeah, Happy. You do. Ghost is, even though we don't think of them as better or whatever, depending on the criteria you use. For example, if you are talking about who is the best champion in the game and your criteria for best is that they can handle more situations, more nodes, more opponents than anyone else, then that's Ghost. She can handle so much. I did an all or nothing path, and I was thinking at first, maybe Ghost might not be the best for that because I have no taunt and no power control, right? Wrong. First of all, the style, I do a lot of damage, and depending on how much health they have, they don't even survive to their special 3. And if they do, as long as I have Hood on the team, I just phase and I take no damage from their special 3. And then we dance again. She is nuts. Her utility is unmatched. You have a 5-star Invisible Woman. I have to keep thinking, are you talking about Invisible Woman or Infinity War? But yes, I do. I got her in the arena. Grinded my heart out for 3 days. Put up 46.8 million. And I got her. You've been watching me fight with Ghost a lot, and it's helping you? Cool. I received help myself. DJ Digby is in the house. What is up, man? Let's see. I'd love to have Ghost. Oh, yeah. Ooh, did I just scroll all the way up? Silver, what is up, man? See, so Lord Shadow, I've been thinking about something for a couple of days now. What you been thinking about? Talk. Speak it. Ghost, Domino, and Corvus, best 3 in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, see, as long as your criteria is stated, if you just say, like, if I were just to tell you, oh yeah, Ghost is the best in the game, what do I mean? You don't know. She can't handle every situation. So what do I mean by she's the best in the game? Well, for me, I would call her the best in the game because she has versatility that is unmatched. That would be my criteria. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. But, there's going to be situations where I would not bring her. So you still have to remember that they're tools. But as tools go, she is the most flexible tool of them all. So if that's the criteria, then yes. Best means most flexible, most useful, most versatile. That's Ghost. And so much fun. So I've been thinking about using the 5-star science gem on Torch because I'm comfortable using it on him. Okay. I don't know enough. What I know so far of Torch, I wouldn't myself, but I might learn differently later. Now, I know I would use it on Thing. Oh, yes, I would. See, Domino is next in my opinion. She's a beast. 1 year I've had 2 accounts before, but I left them because they were trash. Okay, hold on. Have both those accounts for 6 months. Hold up. Wait. Think we soft, we don't play. for 6 months, then moved to a new account. I love this account, so I'm sticking with it forever. All right. Jory, the collector. I don't remember seeing you. Welcome, welcome, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad you caught it. I'm streaming late. This is not my normal time, but I've been off schedule for a little bit. I might get back on schedule next arena. But hey, and what's up? Hey, wait, what I miss? George? Oh, okay. You were talking to Jonathan. All right. If you could pick one champ as your favorite, who would you pick? Emma, for me, if I could only pick one, it would have to be Ghost because she is so versatile and flexible and fun to play. There are, others, but as far as like one champion, she will do so much more than any other champion. She might not be able to handle every situation, but she's going to be able to handle the majority of them. So, yeah. All right, let me get this storm down here. Ooh. Come on. Aha, caught you moving. He's not for everyone, but he is fun to use. Wait, who were you saying? Oh, Torch. Gotcha. Well, my next 5-star isn't going to be a basic. I'm doing another featured 5-star trying for Cull. Good luck, man. See, Yo John. Okay. Oh ho, Ricardo, what is up, man? How is it going? For you guys that don't know, Ricardo Slugberg is the author of that new Aunt May website. I've got a video on my channel talking about it, walking you through it. But check him out. Check out his website for sure. But yeah, it's been a while, man. I'm streaming late today. But I'm glad I did because I was able to catch you. How are you doing? What have you been doing? So far, you're still my only member, but that's all good. What do you think about Havoc L3? I only have a 3-star, and if I can stay alive, it takes champs down. Yep, I'm patiently waiting for him to come to the basic 4-star. Oh yeah, it was a 3-star Havoc that made me go for the 5-star Havoc. I wasn't going to go for him. And when I was going to go for the 4-star second round. But then I saw a video by Seaton and I saw the 3-star rip somebody apart. And he went low. I said, people are sleeping on him. And I started reading up on him and I'm like, oh, and he can handle Korg. I was sold at that point. Let's see. Lord Shadow, what does it mean if your name is in green? Jonathan, he is a member. He has chosen to support my channel regularly. They will charge him monthly, but he is a member. You can become a member of the channel. There should be like a join button or something like that. And it's just a monthly subscription to my channel. He also has access to some emojis that no one else has access to, but I need to work on those a little bit more as well. But that's what it means, that he's a member, a contributor financially every month. Yeah, DJ Digsby, so you would pick Scarlet Witch? Well, the thing about Scarlet Witch is that she's not going to be able to handle as much as Ghost. She's awesome, for sure, but she's no ghost. Her healing is not reliable, RNG based. Take her into a poison node, a shock path, a bleed path node, whatever. She's not going to do so well. Just call me Fire. Yo, yo, what's up, man? All right, Luke Cage. You used to be in the big man on campus. But I am Sentinel. Here, eat that. Give you something to think about. Oh. You gonna hit me like that, huh? But I don't feel it. Nope. Lay down. I do want to rank my Sentinel up. Let's see. Well, Shadow, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just cooking dinner with the fam. And I'm looking forward to my 5-star crystal cake. Woo! Thanks again for that video. Great coverage of it. Glad to be here. Hey, no problem, Ricardo. It's an amazing site. It is an amazing site and an awesome resource. Let's see. Let's grab you. Huh. Okay, well. Grab you. And who else do I want to grab? You? Yeah. Let's do it like that. Best team in universe is Domino, Beardo, AA, Blade, and Starkey. That's a good team. They'll take you through literally everything. Okay. Unfortunately, work and not the fun kind that's on the website. So many features I'd love to be adding. I know. You know I know. Let's see. They need to get rid of Scarlet Witch and add a Wanda Maximoff. Oh, my. And make her beyond God tier. Yeah. Darnell, what's up, man? Do you think Captain Marvel Unawakened can beat the Mr. Sinister in Act 6? I don't know. I don't have Captain Sparkles as a 5-star, and I haven't done a video on her, which means I don't really know a whole lot about her. When I do videos on champions, that's when I do research, look into them, and learn about them so that I can tell you guys. Oh, okay, Psylocke. That's how you want to do it today, huh? Here, eat this. Beardo makes me sick. Literally, I hate him and everything about him. The only good thing is dying. Wow. Tell us how you really feel. Oh, look at that. He used one of my my emojis. I'm going to get some better ones, though. Totally worthwhile. Love having you make the content. Wish I could catch you live more often. Hey, man. I'm happy anytime you're able to stop in. Let's see. I need 4-star shards. I need 200. So close, yet so far. Now, I don't think you understand Scarlet Witch. Yeah, Scarlet Witch before the nerf. Yeah. She is the original God tier. There was nobody even close to her, which was bad for the game. See, Beardo's damage is insane. Glancing is insane. Kinetic charge is insane. Synergy is insane. And most importantly, his beard is insane. Ho-ho! Scarlet Witch would be better if her abilities wasn't solely RNG. The game can really get over on you. Yeah, but she's been nerfed badly, and still they're scared. See, in your opinion, who is better, Sentinel or Darkhawk? It just depends on what you're trying to do. Darkhawk seems to have more utility, but don't quote me on that because I don't know enough about both of them. But the reason I would go with Darkhawk is because I've liked him from when he first came to the comics. I'm gonna bust out my old comics one of these days and show you guys. I believe I have level his first issue all the way up to like issue 13 or 14, I forget. Says, don't you think Scarlet Witch looks super dumb? Get rid of her and add a Wanda. Wanda looked good too, for sure. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just looking at y'all. Definitely don't want to have no kind of drama. Not over fictional characters. Nothing is worth all that. Beardo looks greasy. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hopefully everybody is cool and chill now. You guys have to remember something. This stream is my therapy. I don't watch drama on TV for a reason. I am very anti-drama, so don't want no drama in the chat either. I have more than enough of my share in real life. All right. Haha, I knew you were going to do that. See, they'll probably release 5-star Scarlet Witch after they release 7 stars. Maybe. They're still scared of her. Yeah, no problem, Jonathan. That was just me letting everybody know where I stood. I'm also like that in real life. And I had more than my share of real life drama. If you heard some of the stories that I told of my youth, that should give you an idea. And where I grew up, there's nothing but drama. That's why I don't watch them. All right. Oh, wait. Let me work on this Phoenix here. Okay. So, yeah, Lord Shadow, I actually told BG what I was going to do with Torch. He said, yeah, man, Torch has his uses, very limited, and people who hate him will always hate him. Just ignore them and grats on the pull. Absolutely. The thing is, if you only rank up champions that other people say they like, and you don't rank up champions that you like, even though other people may say they don't like them, then you're not going to be very happy. And you'll get burnt out. Oops, that was my fault. You'll get burnt out, and then you'll be saying how you're quitting the game. Case in point, when I was looking to rank up my 5 stars to rank 5, I ranked for prestige, right? But after I ranked up for prestige and I had a good 5 prestige champions, after that I ranked up for fun. I got myself a couple of fun rank ups. The champions I just enjoy, that's not going to really do anything for my prestige, even at max sig, but they're fun. I have to do that. If I don't, put it this way, if I was in an alliance, like some of the master level alliances were and are, and they told me I was not allowed to rank up one champion, I have Thor Ragnarok. So you all know he's like the top prestige, right? And if I was in their alliance, and they knew I had him, they would be like, okay, you have to rank up Thor Ragnarok. And my response would be, boy, I had a fun time here. Too bad I can't stay. So yeah, you rank up for you, and you can give consideration to other things, but you gotta make yourself happy first. If you make everyone else happy and you're not happy, now if you're happy making other people happy, that's fine. But if you're making yourself unhappy to make other people happy, then that's not good. All right, hold on. I gotta pay attention to this boy here. He likes catching me with his wing. And the next thing I know, I got neurotoxins on me. I was in cruise control with Domino and Red Hulk synergy. Was just doing heavy after heavy. Cleared uncollected fast. I'll bet. That's why I want her. Dude, Human Torch is a freaking beast. Yeah, I don't know. Don't have him as a 5-star. You don't like girls, Jonathan. Okay. Why don't you like them? What have they done to you? What have they done to you lately? Ooh, yeah. You're not old enough even to want a girlfriend. Okay, well, that's fine. And you never will? Okay, cool. Let's see. Drama free and stress free. Absolutely. Hey, what is that? Did I get that right? What? I can't see it. That'll teach me. Hold up. What am I looking at here? Arnie, what's up? Hopefully I said your name right, because the way the font reads, that could be an RN or an M. So let me know. Is that Amy 2 or Arnie 2? Let me know. But hello to you as well. Let's see, Beardo, I will probably take him up above rank 1. I took my Beardo straight to rank 5 and max sigged. No regrets. Let's see. Very true, Shadow. Ranking up champs based on other people's choices just because they are god tier rather than champs you excel at is definitely detrimental for your roster. Not just your roster, it's detrimental for your longevity in the game. Because you will not be happy, and you'll have a bad time, and then you'll want to leave. So happy to make you happy, to make other people happy. Yep. Exactly. Arrow, what's up, man? Let's see. Yeah, I can't be told who to and not to rank up. It's my champs, and I'll rank up who I want. Because they're weird? Okay. I have biggest grudge against Beardo. I'm happy that people get mad. I go quote unquote rogue with my rank ups. Okay. Okay, you're answering. Somebody's asking you about your code. Let's see, and they hate us, so we hate them. Cracking me up. I remember watching the Little Rascals back in the day, and they were all part of a club, the Woman Hater Club or the Girl Hater Club. I forget. Used to make me laugh all the time. Arnie? Okay, good. We'll do it like that. I'd respect that person even if it was a rank 5 Kamala Khan. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, DJ Digsby. That attitude was one that I had when I was very, very young, so. But you're joking. Good. Woo. No, Arnie, I'm just going for milestones. I already have Green Goblin. And he's awakened. So absolutely no reason to go for him in the arena. Woo! He tried to take my head off. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. But I took his off instead. But the man Moses, I had to explain to someone who decided to comment on one of my crystal openings about me opening up premium hero crystals. And he was like, please don't open those up on stream again. And I was basically like, you know, I'm going to open up whoever I want to open up. And that's my choice. And his choice is he doesn't need to watch. That's just how it goes. I wasn't trying to be mean, but nobody's going to tell me who I should, what I should awaken. I mean, not awaken. Nobody's going to tell me what crystals I should open on my own channel. Nope, nope. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Wouldn't be prudent. Let's grab you, and let's grab you. Get my 6 stars on cooldown. Tim, what is up, Tim? You guys, if the stream seems a little heavier, it's because Tim has a huge roster and he has just entered. You're young but mature. That was me too, DJ. I was extremely mature. I was sitting there wanting to get married when I was 12. And I was dead serious about it too. See, PCPs matter. Absolutely. See, now that I have every single 4-star in the crystals, do you know what those premium hero crystals mean to me? Every one of them are 5-star shards. Every one. And if they happen to be one of my maxed out ones, then they're actually more 5-star shards. So yeah, when I see them now, they basically are like, I'm getting 5-star, I'm getting a crystal for, was it 275 5-star shards? So, oh yeah. Like right now, I would still go for 4 stars because, again, it's like getting 5-star shards because I already have them, the champion. That's why I tell people never, ever sell your champions. Yeah, premium hero crystals, Jonathan. Yeah, yep. They're all here to keep me company. Open 2-star. Oh, yeah. I am going to be at the end. Oh, man. The other 6 stars are not awake off cooldown yet. All right. We'll just keep going. They'll be off cooldown in a minute. Let's see. What? Okay. What's going on? Oh, I already used him. All right. You know what? We are going to just go down the line and use them up and stop wasting time. Yeah, you're not a tiny person. There you go. Drop that roster on us. Slap, slap. Low Shadow, you had a girlfriend at 12. Are you kidding? I grew up in the inner city, Jonathan. One of my friends' little sister had her first child at 12. You don't have to be mature and want to get married at the same time. What I'm saying is, my thoughts were not your normal kid thoughts. I was already looking to start a future, whereas most of my friends were not even trying to do any of that. They were just having fun and playing around like kids do. Says Lord Shadow, I'm up to 122 maxed out 4-stars, so yeah, they all matter. Exactly. See, people used to flame me for 565ing Carnage. Yeah. After the revamp, I still don't have a 5-star Carnage either. If I get him, I'll be fine with it. Take him on up. But yeah, who's laughing now? There you go. I'm pretty mature. These kids are running and screaming and stuff. I'm in the corner thinking about random stuff because I don't want to get in trouble. Fair enough. Says, oh, I'm on the other side of the 4-star selling. If I'm close and I don't have any way. Yeah. See, some people do that. But what I say, if you know what you're doing and you know why you're doing it and you're okay with the consequences, then you're okay. But my advice will always be, don't sell your champions. Yeah, I can be very impatient as well, but I'm not selling my champions. Jonathan, no, nobody was married at 12. I said she had her first child at 12. That was an example of some of the things that kids were doing around my neighborhood at 12 and 11 and 10 and 9. So, yeah. I had a girlfriend at 12. I had a girlfriend younger than that, too. And my girlfriends were sometimes older than I was. Okay. So, okay, that's an issue. Your sister's friend. Okay, you took it back? I was reading it and you retracted it. What's up, Dank Matter? Jonathan, I was very surprised to find that out myself. When she was pregnant, that's when I had a talk with my mom, and she told me that you can have a child, a woman can have a child at 9, I think is the youngest. Age 9. You can't hear anything. What? I think once you're married, you should have a baby. Hey, if you want to, that's your prerogative. Little Bobby Brown. It's my prerogative. Oh, that's why you retracted it, Paul? Yeah, that's no problem. Um, but I agree with you, Paul. I was telling Jonathan that where I grew up, basically it was a den of iniquity. Okay, it was a den of iniquity, and all sorts of things went on there that I definitely did not agree with. Now imagine growing up, but I was raised in a good Christian home, so my values were very much the opposite of the values of those that I was growing up with. Lot of stuff. Plenty kids that age and some even younger have kids. I know, and it's a shame. But all right, yeah, let's talk about something else because I don't want to cause anybody any kind of drama. I likes to be drama free. What city am I from? New York City, the Bronx. The man Moses. See, there are a lot of environmental factors that can cause early puberty in women. Unfortunately, one of those factors can be the stress of abuse at a younger age. Oh, yeah, which can make them fertile very young. And I would not doubt that, Ricardo, that was going on. I know a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of abuses. One of my friend's sister got arrested because she held her little girl, who was like 5, held her down while a bunch of men took their turns. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff. People ask me, why don't you want to go back to visit New York? I don't have good memories of New York. There's a lot of places in New York that are great, but I don't have good memories of New York. I miss some of the friends that I had and all that good stuff, but no. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, you want to do that. Yankees fan? No, I was actually a Mets fan back in the day. Lord Shadow After Dark. Yeah, well, whatever. New Orleans here. Let's talk about Colossus OML buffs. And that's the slap of a change of subject. Hopefully you all got that. Let's change the subject. Talk about something else. Appreciate it. Let's see. Your Yankees. Yeah, you know how I chose my team, which I liked? Me and my dad used to watch it, right? And so I would go with whatever team was winning at the time. And he would just choose whoever I didn't choose. So I would be a Yankees fan until they lost. Then I would be a Mets fan. And I think the last time it was Mets. Fulton, New York. Okay. Yeah, I get you, Paul. I get you. Yeah, New York sounds bad. Some parts of New York, yes, Dank. Some parts of it are bad. Like I said, I have no desire to go back at all. That's fine, Ricardo. I figured you hadn't seen it. Yeah, the Colossus buff. I don't know what's gonna make it to the stream, but I mean, to stream to the game. However, I'm looking forward to the Colossus buff more than the Old Man Logan for one simple reason. I don't have Old Man Logan as a 5-star. So if he's really, really good, I'll just be all kinds of salty that I don't have him as a 5-star yet. But if the Colossus buffs make him really, really good, then it's on and popping. I'm ready. All right, let's build up so I can smack him down. And this is why I don't like doing it. He just start firing heavies when I'm trying to charge. And then he hits me in my block. Now I'm in the corner. But now it's on. Okay, kind of want to get a Colossus now. Never even got a 4-star. Oh, man. All right. But yeah, my Colossus is awakened even. So I am ready for those buffs. I might take Colossus up. Because you know after the revamp on Colossus, I'm going to make a video. Yeah, Paul. English football greater than American. Okay. I'm not really much of a sports watcher, to be honest with you. It was more of a way to spend time with my dad, you know? I didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time with him. And then he passed away when I was like 17. I went to, I think, a handful, and I do mean a handful, like 5 or 6 games, sports games with him. He had just started to do stuff with me. We went to a couple of basketball games. We never went to any football games. We watched that on TV. And we did go to a couple of baseball games. He took me to see the Harlem Globetrotters. But yeah, did not get a chance to do a whole lot of that. And I am just not a sports watcher. I'd rather play than watch it. Gotta go, sleepy time. All right, Tam, take care, man. Sweet dreams. So I love using Emma. So happy her synergy backpack is going to be useful. Sweet. I won't mind getting a 5-star Emma. Where are you now? I'm assuming you mean Lord Shadow. Because you said SL. But I'm here down South Georgia. Okay, hold up. Back in my college days, I went up to Oswego for some parties, so Fulton sounded familiar. That was another thing. I didn't really travel a lot. Not really much of a traveler. But for a vacation, what I thought of doing, and this is a nice, cheap way of vacationing. And one guy at my last job, he, well, let me see. Okay, 9 minutes. Cool. He did this. He would get a round trip ticket on a train. I love riding the train. I hate the bus, hate the plane, but I love riding on a train. And he would get a round trip ticket, and that would be his vacation. He would travel cross country on the train, you know, any layovers or whatever. He would get off and, you know, look around, eat, maybe buy something or whatever. But that was his vacation. The only other one that I would have liked over that is a cruise. I've gone on one cruise in my entire life, and it was awesome. You doing the arena thing, 600K points so far? Well, you got a few days. Well, you got a day and almost two. Oh, so far? Yep. So I'm with you on the rather play than watch for sports, although now it's more social sports. Yeah. The only sports I used to play, I don't know if you even would count them officially as sports, but racquetball and volleyball. Volleyball, yeah, I know that's not a problem, but the racquetball is the one that I don't often see people talk about when they talk about sports. But I played both of those. Even took it in school because I loved it so much. And it's been a while since I've played either of them. Okay, I think that was okay. No, we got one here. So I'm going to just go ahead and use you and you. But we're getting close to my 6-star, my last 6-star coming off cooldown. You have a 4-star Colossus. Soon, you might want to rank him up. But I'd still wait to see what they do to him. You may not like it. Oh, what am I doing? Nuh-uh. Ain't gonna embarrass me in front of everybody like that. What you got? Uh-huh. There we go. Say no hand. Yeah, that's what I started out, Maniac. I started out playing handball. I played handball most of the day in the summertime, and then when I was in high school, right outside my high school, there were handball courts, and so I would play up in Queens, is where I went to high school. But we had handball courts right around the corner from my house. So I went there as much as possible, as long as I could find somebody to play with. But of course, it was a little dangerous. Oh, you and yours shrugging them off too early. I got something for you. Here. Now, feel the pain. You had to worry about certain times of the day, because, racquetball courts, not racquetball courts, but basketball courts and handball courts were places of meeting for drug deals and things like that. So you had to go when that sort of thing wasn't going down. You know what I mean? All right. Let's grab you, and you. Bye, my boy Arab streaming. Have a great night. All right, Jonathan, take care, man. Say hi to Arab for me. Let's do that. That's too much moving for me. Darts and pool for me. Yeah, these days, yeah. Back then, oh man, I ran around like a crazy person. It wasn't until I got to college that I played racquetball for the first time, and it took some getting used to, hitting the ball with a racket instead of my hand. I used to put some cuts and spins on it with my hand. I had to learn how to do some of that same stuff with the racket. So by the time I got to college, I already had a lot of the strategy down. Didn't know the names of things. And the racquetball was played indoors, whereas my handball was played outside. So ceiling shots weren't a thing because we didn't play it indoors. So you can't lose a spider versus a Spider-Verse match. Yeah, I know, right? See, oh, it repeated. But yeah, those were the good old days. Tell me what happened to the good old days. Ooh, mercy, mercy me. All right, so I'm really done in this arena. Just rotating my 6 stars are enough. See, we got 3 minutes left. Are enough for me to put up 13 plus in the arena, probably 14. I don't know. So, what I will do, and see, that's yeah, see, the T4 basic will still be going when this arena is done. So I'm not going to touch that one just yet unless we have a level up event and I need the T4 basics. But I have a bunch of T4 basics, so I'm not too stressed about doing that just yet. So I'm going to start. Let's see. Do I want to start that right now, or do I want to do this one? Yeah, let's do this one right now. The 4-star basic. Yeah, as you can see, I already prepped it with the 5-star win streak there. So I'll just go through my 550s with this arena. And I'll just keep rotating them in this arena, rotating my 6 stars in the featured arena, and my 5 stars will go, just need 2 rounds more, and I'll have the 4-star featured done, and then I'll hit up the T4 basic, and then I'll be done. Oh, you and your enduring. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I'm still live. I told you I can't see the stream myself, so I can't tell if it stops. But if I don't see chat moving, I have to wonder. But I think I see the counter still going, so hopefully we're still live. Ghost Rider. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into setting up an old cheap computer so I don't have to worry about that. I'll just pop up this old monitor that I have, put it on there, and I'll be good. 12 million usually gets you top 10%. See, that was supposed to be a question. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, because I was going to tell you, if you're looking for those 2,000 5-star shards, you want to put up like 13 million to be safe. I normally, when I started out, I would put up like 12.5, 12.3, and I would get the 2,000 shards. But then I missed it, and I vowed never again would I be doing that. So I always put up, because I could have put up more even then. Didn't think I had to. So nowadays, 12.5, 12.6, 7, not safe. So I always put up between 13 and 14 million. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because, like, right now, I can't use my 6 stars anywhere else. Woo! So I started asking and then lost my train of thought because I wanted to make sure you knew we were still here. Got you. Smart. Always have to do that little extra, pass the milestones, get your shards. Absolutely. Now, see, if I want to get the next level up shards in the 4-star featured, can't put up milestones there. You got to put up about 7 million if you want to get those shards. And I usually don't. Sometimes I get it by accident. Okay. You know, with Hood, that's really annoying. When he's invisible and I go for a parry and miss, they miss. It's like, he's like Ghost, but not like Ghost. Really, really annoying. Especially since they can hit me sometimes and do, so I can't play him like Ghost. But then the parries will sometimes miss and not fun. Okay. We got Sweet Aunt Petunia on the team. Yeah, I got to rank up this Sparkles here to rank 5. Ooh, my. I love how she does that sliding kick. Ooh, caught me good. Oh, yeah. Now my binary's ready. It's over with for you. Boom, boom. And it's lights out. I wish they just take the block mechanic they started on Spider-Man. Yeah. That would be very nice. Once I got used to it, that's exactly how I would love for it to work. So when you're going for the parry, you will hit the parry. If you want to block for some reason, you can block. Now, the one thing that I was worried about for that is if they were to... All right, there we go. If they were to make it so that you're not going to evade when you block, Stark Spidey, I think, would be hurt by that. Because remember, he doesn't evade all the time. And what you often do with Stark Spidey is you'll block so that if he doesn't evade, you'll at least be blocked and not take the hit. I learned that a long time ago. But if that mechanic was on him, then you would never auto-evade because you wouldn't want to risk it because it's not reliable. He doesn't have that type of evade chance. So that's my only thing with that. So even better, it should be some sort of combo, like an even parry or a miss evade parry or a miss parry that still takes the 0 damage and parry stuns. Ooh, man. That would be fun. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, I keep trying to parry Juggernaut, and they changed him so you can't do that. So annoying. Oh, update on the car situation. If for you guys that may not have been following it, a quick synopsis. My sister bought her first car from a lady who apparently was not able to sell it just yet. The title was not cleared. The lady did not know. There's a longer, convoluted story, but basically she did not know, and she's going to have to do the same process with her other car she wants to sell. But this car just was not ready to be sold. And so we gave it back. She gave us the money back. And we went down to the dealership yesterday and picked out a car that she liked. We both like it, actually. And she put down a big down payment on it to hold it. And today she got her check. They hadn't even sent it out. So she actually went down there and got it herself, put it in the bank. And so as soon as that check is cleared and she's able to withdraw it, we're going to go back up to that place, and we're going to be driving away in a new car. We got a few things that we still got to do to it. You know, register, have to transfer the title and everything. I mean, not the title, the tags and license over to it. But then we'll be riding pretty. So we'll probably do that sometime, I don't know, tomorrow. Unless she got the money, because I don't think she's back yet. I'm not sure. But unless she got the money and wants to take Uber, then I'll go with her after the stream and we'll grab it tonight. Okay. You're holding that heavy too long, Venom. Far too long. Nah, stop that. There we go. Yeah, her first car, and it looks good. Her first car, much better than my first car. My first car was a Gremlin hatchback. Brown, had a lot of rust on it, but it ran. Her first car, a Honda SUV, black. You know, it's let's see, what was it? It's a Honda CRV. And yeah, that car, that looks good. It definitely looks good. It's in good shape. Exterior, interior. It was a trade-in. And we're hoping we're going to, you know, one of the things that we want to do that I keep harping on for them is to take it to a mechanic so that we know what's going on. You know, if the engine and transmission are about to die on us or something like that, you know, we need to know that. We might be able to do something early, or at least we can be prepared, you know, something. But those are the two things that we're worried about, engine and transmission. Because if those things go bad, we don't have the money to fix them. And they're likely to be more than the car is worth. And so the car will end up sitting right there in the driveway. But yeah, she's already planning things that she's going to buy for it. Like she wants to buy some seat covers. All right. Okay, so he wants to do that. She's going to buy some seat covers and, you know, steering wheel cover. You know, got a few other things. You know, I told her you need to get some jumper cables if there's not some already in there, and a portable battery. I had both of those things, and they helped me out so much. When I was living at this one apartment complex, my battery died one time, and I got up ready to go to work, and I couldn't go anywhere. So I started asking some people, but, you know, early in the morning, you know, there's not a lot of people out. So I was just walking around, and I would wait, and I would ask, you know, hey, can you help me out? You know, my car died. I don't have jumper cables. Do you have jumper cables? Can you, you know? And let me tell you, folks were scared. They would not help me, and I couldn't even blame them for being scared. You know, in the news, there were folks that were raping women that had their kids in the car. taking them to school. They would catch them early, and of course they're vulnerable because they have their kids right there, you know? So, it sucks, but I understood. But from that experience where I couldn't get anybody, I had to basically just call in, tell them I'm not going to be able to get in early today. And I had to wait until the guy that, fixes up the apartments, their handyman, their repair guy or whatever, and he was able to give me a jump. But after that, I was like, never again. I bought a portable battery, jumper cables, so I was self-sufficient. Was not about to be dependent on other people like that again. Says, oh yeah, my sister has one of those cars. Great car. Sounds like a funny thing to say, but well laid out. Like they put a lot of thought into it. Yeah. We fell in love. As soon as we saw it, we fell in love. Okay. All right. Come on, Medusa. That's it, girl. Now you're doing it. But yeah, I can't wait to drive it, honestly. And I don't really like driving. But I've always driven cars. Not really small cars, but like Camaros. I had a Beretta. I think the largest car that I drove was a Chevy Lumina. Other than that, it was usually around the Camaro Beretta size. So this will be interesting because I know my next car, I want it to be an SUV. I've just progressed enough that I want a nicer, larger driving experience. And this one, it's old. It still has a cassette deck, which is funny. I don't think I have any cassette tapes anymore. And if I did, they'd probably be falling apart, and I'd be scared to put them in there for fear they would get stuck like they always did. But it also has a CD player, so we're good. One of the cars that we were looking at, it was more expensive though, but it had an MP3 player as well as a cassette and CD player. Come on, Magneto. Angela slicing them up. Mm-hmm. Come on. There we go. That's just one of those things that when you have it and need it, worth its weight in gold. Will keep your sister safer too. Yeah. Asking is just as dangerous as being asked sometimes. Ho-ho. Say, man, you grew up in an awfully dark place. Yeah, a lot of people are surprised by that, Paul. They hear me speak, and they just know I must have grown up into some, posh neighborhood. I'm well spoken, clearly educated, and so the idea that I grew up in an environment like that is foreign to a lot of them, and then they find out and they're like, "Whoa, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But my experience growing up there for the first 17 years of my life shaped me quite a bit. And one of the reasons that I ended up in Georgia, because, okay, I went to college out in Michigan. And when I got done and I was looking for where I wanted to go, working or whatever, I refused to go to any city. We're out in Michigan, right? Chicago was right there. Detroit was right there. I was not going to either one of those places. That's how bad New York scarred me. No, thank you. And one day, one of my classmates who had moved to Georgia came back and telling us, "Oh, it's awesome. It's great. It's wonderful. You know, you got great opportunities down there and blah, blah, blah." So I was like, man, I would love to go, but I wasn't sure if that was a place that I should be going. All right. I mean, it is down south, right? And the South hasn't had always a great reputation, shall we say, for treating folks of my color. But the guy that was talking to me, when he told me that, I'm like, whoa, maybe it's changed, or maybe Georgia has changed. And so I prayed. I said, Lord, if you want me to go down there, make a way, because I didn't know anybody down there. You know, my classmate, I didn't really, know him all that well. We didn't really hang out or anything like that. So I was like, I don't know anybody down there. I don't have the money to go down there and live and try to find work. So I was like, so if you want me to go down there, make a way. Not long after that, my aunt, who was still living in New York at the time, called us up and told us that her job was relocating her. They were paying for it and everything, so she was going to be relocating. And we said, well, where? Where are you going to be relocated? Georgia. I said, okay then. So not long after that, I came on down, stayed with her for a few months, got a job, moved out. My entire family moved down here. I told you my father passed away, so I'm basically the only one taking care of everybody. There was my mom, my sister. My other sister got kicked out for being naughty, so she was up in Chicago, still there now. My nephew, her son, stayed with us. She wanted to be free and party all the time, and she really wasn't ready to have a kid. But anyway, and my grandmother, I think I mentioned her. So we were all living together, and they all moved down, and we lived in a little 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment for almost 4 years. And the rest, as they say, is history. But yeah. Let's see. Not saying anything about folks who adapt differently, but your self-awareness and determination to shape yourself is pretty badass. Well, I had help. One of the things that, I noticed is that a lot of the guys that I grew up with, they didn't really have great examples in their home. And that influenced them. They were largely uneducated. And they were limited in their thinking because of it. I had an education. My mom was a teacher. My dad was budget director for the city of New York, sanitation. So my world was expanded. And so I thought differently. I knew that I could grow and, do a lot of things. Whereas a lot of them, if you talk to them, they would tell you no. It was sad, but they were seriously handicapped. Not all of them. A few of them did get out. One of my best friends, he moved out of there as well. But yeah, a lot of them cannot. They just can't think of it. And trying to explain that to some people who don't have it was difficult. I was in class in not Andrew. I was in class at college, and in this class, we were talking about environmental factors and things like that. And I was going to school with some people who have never experienced the ghetto or the hood or anything, and they could not understand how somebody could get stuck there mentally. They just couldn't get it. They were like, why would they just stay there? Why? Could not understand it. And so I tried to explain it. I was like, in the news, and this was, so long ago, but you guys may have heard of it. In the news, there were some kids that were found raised by wolves. They were actually raised by wolves, if I remember correctly. They rescued them, and those kids were never able to get past a certain point developmentally because their formative years were stunted so badly. They never got to, they were never able to do certain things. And they also died early. And so I used that example, and I told her, I said, this is what happens with humans. If you are stunted early on, it can limit you for the rest of your life. Some people might be able to get past it, but some people are truly handicapped. You could take some of them, put them in a better situation, and they still would not be able to cope. They are truly handicapped. Oh. All right. This says, yeah, you are a really positive and smart guy. You did not let the negative society around you affect you. That's amazing. Oh, I would not say that, Paul. It affected me. It absolutely affected me. Never think it didn't. What I tell people is that given all that I grew up around and in, and the things that I got into early on in my life, it's a wonder that I'm not worse than I am. Ooh, it locked up again. What is going on? All right. I'm at 57%. I'm not sure why it keeps locking up. But I can't take any credit. I told you I was raised in a Christian home, and I'm a devout Christian. So I give all tribute to God. He's the only reason that I'm not worse off than I am now. If not for him, yeah, it would be bad. I'm not sure where I would be, but I do know my condition would not be good. See, yeah, my dad told me this story before. Really, okay, Paul. Yeah, it's something, man. See, when you live in the same environment for so long, it becomes the norm. Exactly. Unfortunately, some people find comfort in suffering rather than overcoming it. That is true. But some people don't know anything else but the suffering, so they don't even think. See, that's the thing I try to explain. Even the thought that it's something that you should overcome lets me know that you have a better worldview than a lot of them. Overcome what? They wouldn't even think of it that way. This is just their life. I'm not going to go back to our previous discussion, but certain moms, their lifestyle, that girl's mother, do you know what she did for a living? She was on welfare. And she had lots of boyfriends. and she had kids so she can get more money. This is the example that her daughter had. Daughter did not go to school. Her mother kept her out of school. Nobody cared. Kept her home to take care of the house while she went and made money with those boyfriends. And I'm sure you understand when I say boyfriends. You know what I'm talking about. All right. It's fascinating stuff how the human brain develops and how certain psychological blinders come in. Yep. I mean, look at us playing this game. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm definitely not God. Absolutely not. Let's see. Totally get that with regards to people not knowing anything else. So unfortunate. Exactly. It's sad. And see, a lot of them were my friends. So I know how they thought because they were my friends. And I used to talk to them all the time. But I didn't have that limited thinking because even though I had the society around me, my home life was very different from theirs. I used to be upset because they didn't have a curfew. Most of my friends did not have a curfew. They could stay out all night if they wanted to. They had a key to the apartment, come home whenever they wanted to, or not, you know? But me, when those street lights came on, I had better be home. Or else my father, yeah, it would be considered abuse today. But I'll tell you this much, thanks to his discipline and my mom's discipline, I'm not dead. I'm not as bad off as a lot of my friends were. They actually grew up enough to tell me that they wished their parents had cared enough to give them a curfew because they stayed out and they got into some stuff that messed them up for life. So it is definitely a shame, but I was definitely blessed. No question about it. See, what kind of role models some of these parents are to their children is just disgusting. Absolutely. But here's the problem, Spec. The role model that they are to their kids is most likely because that's the role model they had. And it goes back generations. And you may find that it goes back to a place where, okay, I'll give you an example of something that can happen. My dad grew up mostly without a father. All right. His father was an invalid. Okay. Now, if you guys were here earlier, do you remember me telling you that I didn't do a lot of things with my father? Okay, so listen. He didn't do a lot of things with his father, but that's because his father was an invalid. His father couldn't go out and play sports with him and all of that. And I'm not sure. I believe his father also suffered from depression. And so he didn't see his father doing a lot of those things. So he didn't have a good example. And he didn't go out to seek a better example because he wouldn't think anything of it. This is the example he had. So this is what he would consider normal. Well, my father, he went out to work and everything. But most of the time when he came home, he stayed in his room, watched TV or read or something like that. So, and there were other things that were going on in his life. But, growing up, it was not until I was a teenager, like 15 and 16, that we started to do stuff together. And he died when I was 17. I only had like maybe a year or two before he started doing that, doing stuff with me. But he had an example that he was following. But the reason that his father didn't do a lot of those things is because his father was an invalid. And his father also died early as well. So sometimes that's how it can cascade. Let's see, not to trivialize, but using a shared metaphor, objectively look at arena grinding. I could see someone on the outside saying, why don't they just quit? Oh, you're talking about people who are addicted to it. Absolutely. Little John, I don't know if you remember Little John, but he actually admitted, he doesn't play the game anymore, but he admitted that he was addicted badly. And I'm very happy he was able to realize it and get out. Somebody else said the same thing as well, and they were able to get out too. And I've had plenty of games where people have said that about me, but honestly, it's never been true. What my problem is I'm an escapist. So I do things to escape reality because my reality is often filled with drama and everything, so I just need an escape. So whether I play a game or I read a book or I'm watching, a movie, some anime, they all serve the same purpose. It's a distraction. That's it. Right now, I can play a lot because I'm not working. I don't have a family, so I'm not neglecting my family to play the game or anything like that. I just have a lot of free time. And I fill it up with this. I fill it up with other stuff. But eventually, just like all of the games that I've ever played, I'm going to move on. I played World of Warcraft for 7 years. And people were worried. My family were like, oh my goodness, he's addicted. I'm like, no, I just enjoy playing it. There's people in the game. I socialize and everything, and it's fun. But eventually, I move on, go to the next thing. Says, well, I'm glad you found your happiness. Hold on. Smack up this Captain America Infinity War. Captain Beardo. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, well, I'm glad you found your happiness and peace in God. I wish I could say that about more people. Me too. So I didn't like having a curfew, but glad to have had parents who cared, even though endured a lot of abuse to the point of being put into a foster care system. Oh, man, yeah, see, that's abuse, man. What they've done today is gone the other direction. They want to label most forms of discipline as abuse. There is true abuse, and I think it trivializes true abuse by doing that. But they've gone too far the other direction, all in the name of protecting the kids from abuse. Okay, come on. Good old Wolverine. Bring it. There we go. Let's see. Same with my parents. Always restricted me. Always strict with me. Hated it back then, but now thanking them every day for it. Exactly. Love them for it. See, definitely goes back generations, which is why the cycle ends with me, as I don't plan on having children unless I adopt. Speck of Dust, I don't have children either, and partly that's why. I'm not married. As we were talking about it earlier, I do not do certain things unless I'm married. So, no kids. And as I tell people, not trying to have any either. Not practicing, as I say. Let's see. This is how I look at mental health. Human beings aren't perfect, which only means that each and every one of us is dealing with something. Yeah, exactly. We're all dealing with something. But the reason why people don't talk about it more, Spec, is because of the attitude most people have. They rank their bad behavior. It's like, okay, I have this thing wrong with me, but at least what I have wrong with me is not as bad. That's a ranking. It's not as bad as what you have wrong with you. That's what they do. And so if you talk about it, you risk someone going, oh man, you've got that problem. I don't have that problem. And the problem I do have is nothing like yours. Yours is disgusting. Oh my goodness, how could you do that? That's why people don't talk about it more, why they need certain people that they can talk to. You know, everybody needs somebody that they can talk to that's not going to judge them. And, or rather not judge them, but not be not condemn them, I should say, for having whatever problem it is they have. See, I meant more as a bad situation. Why don't they get out? Objectively, there are better games than this, yet psychological hooks, nostalgia, etc. keep us playing this one. Oh, I keep playing it because I'm having fun. This is the first game I've actually made a channel on YouTube because I only, a few years ago, before this game, I didn't even know YouTube had streaming because they didn't have it when I first started YouTube. So when I discovered that they had streaming, a streaming platform, I was like, really? Okay. But I've never streamed or even made videos of any other game before this one. So I have fun. Chatting with you guys is awesome. That keeps me playing. Because this is not just a game, it's sort of a socializing thing. I don't know how to say that. Social object? Okay. So spec problem is most people who don't suffer from mental health issues unfortunately do not realize how serious the situation is. Exactly. Which is why talking to people is of utmost importance. You got to talk to the right people, though. And the reason I say that, do you remember the Boondocks cartoon? There was an episode where this girl listened to her best friend. Her best friend was very negative. And her friend was vulnerable, but she didn't know it. And she said something at the wrong time. She said, oh man, this and this and this happened to you. Boy, if that was me, I would just kill myself. I can't, Okay, well, that's that one. Yeah, that's fun. Anyway, and she killed herself. So you have to talk to the right people. Yeah, Spec. It's imperative to talk about it, but you got to talk to the right people. See, self-assessment is one of the hardest things. Yeah. Exactly. But if you can get to the right people, they can at least tell you something. Like, I'll just tell you guys, I've already told you that I suffer from depression. And people that don't know what clinical depression is think, oh, it's just feeling sad. But it's a lot more than that. And it affects a lot of things. For example, I could be feeling just fine. I'm not hurting. I'm not feeling sad or anything. But I could still be suffering from the effects of depression and not realize it. I might make a decision that I wouldn't have made had I not been suffering from it. Low impulse control is also part of it. So, yeah. After all these years, I have had it untreated. You can see people on the news. Who was it? There was a YouTuber who was suffering from depression, and he committed suicide. Now, for me, I have had thoughts of it, and even having thoughts of it is a sign. Okay, that's one of the questions they ask you. Do you think of death a lot and everything? And the answer is yeah. But the thing that kept me together was my beliefs. That's what kept me together. There's no way I'm about to take my own life and then have to answer to God about it. Not happening. So that kept me, but I still suffered. And I've only recently finally given in to the pressures of my parents, my mom anyway, and my sister, who have watched me suffer for all these years with me going stubbornly, I'm fine, nothing's wrong, I'm good. You know, I just have a few downs sometimes and, but I'm doing okay now. No, I'm not doing okay. I just think I'm doing okay. See, but I just recently started taking some trazodone. And so far, we're finding out it's still too early. The only thing that I've noticed so far, and it is a low dosage, but I noticed so far is that it knocks me out. I don't have a problem going to sleep. When I take that, I'm usually out and I stay asleep. That hasn't been the case for a long time for me. I'll sleep less than 5 hours. Many times I'll wake up in the middle of the night and then maybe fall asleep again, but not a restful sleep. See, all I see are advertisements regarding mental health, so there's awareness, but there aren't any conversations happening. Well, the thing is, there might be awareness that mental health exists, but that's still not the same as people knowing about it. You can tell people, oh yeah, I suffer from depression. And you know what you'll hear a lot of times? Oh, well, I get sad too. There's times that I get depressed as well. See, they don't get it. See, besides adults like you, when I played the game from 2015 to 2017, I was addicted. And as a kid, but when I started to play the game 1 month ago, I enjoy it because I'm focused on other things. All right, Strange Raven, that is cool. And welcome. I don't remember seeing you in the stream earlier. Was this the first time you said something, or did I just miss you? See, exactly. I hope people could build up the courage to talk about it more. Yeah. Yep. I'm catching up. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. See, it's a lonely world out there, so I just want to pay love forward. Yep. Through connecting with people. That's a beautiful outlook, too. Pay it forward. I used to listen to a radio station, and that's what they did. They would have on occasion, they would ask people to call in, and they encourage you to pay it forward. So, sometimes a person would pay for their order and the person behind them in like a fast food window, or at a grocery store. They would pay for their groceries and the other person's groceries. Things like that. Just paying it forward. And, the person's like, no, you don't do it. Like, well, just pay it forward then. See, because it would be for my own benefit too, I've learned that in order for me to be selfless, I have to be selfish. You have to take care of self. I would say that. Not selfish, but you have to take care of self so that you can help others. See, that person was Itika. Yeah, Strange. I never remember the name for some reason. See, what makes me better and overcome depression is working out. Yes, exercise does help. Watch funny videos. Remember, you hear me saying, me and my sister like to watch comedies all the time. So, yeah. Phantom Stranger, what is up? See, I find medications just suppress things, and then other symptoms. Oh, yeah, it arises. And I don't like medications. I don't like them, but yeah. See, that's why I totally get people who find serenity in God. As long as it's keeping you safe and somewhat peaceful, keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully you'll get better. Well said. See, glad you're taking care of yourself and taking measures. I think you're an awesome dude. If that ever helps, it does. I know it's not always that easy, but rather say than not. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. So I personally would rather feel than not feel and be a zombie. Spec, there was a movie called Equilibrium. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. And remember what you said. You would rather feel than not feel. Because the theme of that movie was that emotions, they basically found a solution to the wars and everything. Human emotions are what cause wars and everything. According to the movie, it was human emotions. So they had this drug that they had to administer, and it wiped away all feelings. It was a very interesting movie, and I loved it. That was where you found the gun kata. That was an awesome, awesome movie. Yeah, Ricardo, it was awesome. See, that's exactly what I mean by being selfish. Is that in order for me to give unto others, I have to take care of myself first. Yep, exactly. Let's see. All right, guys. So is anybody else streaming right now? I'm afraid to fire up my browser to check. But that is the problem. But I will load up my browser and check real quick and see, and we will yeah, the gun kata, man, that was cool. We will check, but if the stream goes down, then have a blessed day, everybody. Just want to get that out of the way. All right, so I'm going to fire up my browser, and I'm going to check and see who's streaming. But if the stream goes down, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, let's see here. All right. Oh, boy. I can feel it. It's already getting sluggish here. I'm trying to see the notifications, and it does not want me to do it. All right, let's see. All right, so I see Katie Candy is streaming, and she gave us a raid last time. So everyone go to Katie Candy stream. I'm going to try to put up a link, but go to Katie Candy stream and type out hashtag out of the shadows. And I'm going to go over there as soon as I can, and I'm going to do the same. So I'll see who helps me out and supports the raid. All right? So let me try to get the link for you guys. Hopefully it will not kill me. All right? There we go. So far, so good. All right, there's the link. So I will see you guys over there. I'll hang out for a little bit over there. So you all take care, and you all have a blessed day.